Hey, what's up guys, it's Ray J, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how you can do your own two-strand twists at home during quarantine. So it's a little hairstyle you can do by yourself. You don't have to ask anybody else to do it for you. So yeah, so I hope you'll enjoy the video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys around. Yeah, so the first thing that I did was to hop into the shower to get my hair nice and wet, you know what I'm saying, wink wink, before applying some shampoo to my hair. Once I was done with that, I went to apply this black Jamaican castor oil shampoo from Shea Moisture into my hair. I really like this shampoo. It helps me deal with my hair loss. It's very good for hair growth, and if you have damaged hair from like coloring or bleaching or whatever, this shampoo is ideal for restoring your hair's health. So I really suggest you guys getting it. And then I went to apply this second shampoo because just to get all that crusty dusty out of my hair. I really like this shampoo. It's very soft. It moisturizes my hair. It gets rid of all the buildup, but it doesn't snatch my hair from all its nutrients. So I really suggest you guys using it. It gives my hair a nice texture. Once I was done applying the shampoo to my hair, I went to rinse all that shit out of my hair. It's fairly simple. I bet y'all do this when you wash your hair, so yeah, I don't really have to explain that part. Once I was done with that, I went to apply this conditioner, the curl and shine from Shea Moisture. I decided to use this conditioner as a leave-in conditioner. I really like it. It gives my hair a nice texture. It makes my hair soft, curly, and shiny. So I really suggest you guys getting it too. Once I was done with that, I went to brush the fuck out of my hair because that shit was tangled as fuck, like headphone wires. I brushed it until the brush went through my hair like it was butter, and as you can see right now, I was almost done detangling my hair. And this is 2 days worth of hair loss. That was on my brush when I was done detangling my hair. It's not that much if you consider the fact that I'm dealing with hair loss. So yeah, it's all good. The process, you'll need a brush, a rat tail comb, so a comb with that long ass pointy thing at the end. You'll need a hand mirror or a second mirror just to see the back of your head, because it's not really possible to see the back of your head without a second mirror, unless you have some like extra vision kind of shit. I don't know how you're gonna do this, but I use a hand mirror. You can use just like a stand or something just to hold your mirror up, and you're also gonna need some elastics just to hold your hair up while you do the parts. So the first thing that I did was to separate my hair that would be used to make the little sections to just do the first row of twists from the rest of my head. So I used an elastic just to tie like a bun on top of my head. And then I started using my fingers to create the first part. So the first line, it's like a guideline. It's not like the end result, but just to make it easier to like go over it with the rat tail comb and then clean it out after. Once I was done creating that first guideline, I just took all the hair that I had separated and added it to the bun on top, so to make sure that the part was as clean as possible. Once I was done with that, I just took my hand mirror and I cleaned the part with my finger again. So I kept separating the hair that I would use to make the first row of twists from the rest of my hair. Once I was done using my finger, I went over the part with the rat tail comb just to make the part as clean as possible, make it as straight up as possible, and make it look, half decent. It's the back of my head, so I didn't make my parts as clean as it could be because I can't really see the back of my head, so I did it as the best I could. So yeah, so that's what the first part looked like. Yeah, pretty much. I could have made it straighter, but because I was aiming to do a twist out after and I wasn't gonna keep my twists for a long time, I didn't make my parts as clean as they could have been. Now that I was done doing the first row, I started separating the row into little sections that I will use to twist my hair. So that's the first section. Once I was done separating the section from the rest of my little row, I tied the rest of my hair and I started brushing that little section just to make sure that the hair was as detangled as possible to give me the cleanest and the best twists as possible. You want to make sure that you do that just to make sure that when you do your twists, there's no frizz, there's nothing. You just want your two coils to be as straight and as clean as possible. So after I separated my hair into two little strands that I then just twisted, as you can see, when I start twisting my hair, I do that little I roll the finger around I roll the hair around my finger. It makes my hair more coily because I don't have type 4 hair, so when I twist my hair and I don't do that, it just looks like a big curl instead of looking like a twist. Once I'm done twisting my hair, I always roll the end around my finger just to make it look cleaner. It gives you like a little curl at the end instead of giving you like a little poof. Just makes the twist look better and cleaner. So yeah, that's the first twist. For you guys, it's gonna look like something like that. But because I have type 3 hair, it looks like this. It's never gonna be as clean as someone that has type 4 hair, but it still looks pretty good at the end of the day. Now that I was done with the first twist, I just started doing the same thing to the rest of the row. You can do as many sections as you want, but don't make them too small or too big, or your twist will look weird. Yeah, so I separated the rest of my row into little sections. Once I was done with that, I started doing my second twist. So remember always to brush your hair before starting your twist, just to make it as clean and as possible. So I separated the section in two halves, and I started rolling the thing around my finger just to make it more coily instead of making my twist look like a curl. And then I started twisting my hair. So yeah, I'm finishing my last twist of the first row, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty clean. It's fairly simple to do. You can do it by yourself. You just need a hand mirror and a bit of eye and hand coordination. So yeah, that's how my first row ended up looking like. Yeah, as you can see, the twist at the right of my head was a bit frizzy at the end of it, so I decided to redo it. So yeah, that's what it looked like at the end when I redid the last twist. And then I decided to move on to the second row. So I did the same thing. I started separating my hair with my hand first, with my finger, and yeah, once I was done doing that, I then moved on to cleaning out the part with the rat tail comb, as you would usually do. Now I'm retying my hair on top just to separate the hair that I will be using to twist my hair from the hair that will stay on top. And yeah, now I'm cleaning up the part with the rat tail comb. Once I was done cleaning out the second row, this is what the part looked like. Is, as you can see, it's not perfect, but it will do the trick. It doesn't have to be perfect since you're doing it on yourself. And the back of your head is a pain in the ass to do, really. Like, it takes so much time, so much. I was almost about to puke because of how tired I was from separating my hair. Like, it's very annoying when you can't get it right, and it's hard to place your comb at the right place when you're looking through a mirror. But yeah, now I started twisting the first section of this second row, and that's the first twist of the second row. I then separated my second row in little sections and started brushing them and then twisting them as usual. So yeah, I'm almost done. I'm doing the last little, no, it's not the last, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just twisting my hair. It took me a lot of time to get it right, but at the end of the day, it looked good. So yeah, that's the last twist of the second row. It took me a bit of time to do, but yeah, the back of your head will take a lot more time to do than the front of your head. Yet again, my twists they don't look perfect because I don't have type 4 hair, so it's a bit hard to make them look as tight and as neat as they could be. But if you have type 4 hair, they will end up looking very, very curly, very coily, and really more defined than mine. Once I was done doing the second row, I moved on and went to do the third row. At this point, I was really tired of parting my hair because that shit takes a lot of fucking time and it's hard to do since you can't see really the back of your head. But yeah, it ended up looking pretty good, so I'm happy with the results, and I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. And so yeah, my arms were starting to get really fucking tired too, so it was hard to like, you know, keep my arms up all this time. So this is the third part. Now I'm starting to separate my hair to the little sections as usual. Make sure to remember that you have to brush your hair before starting to make your twists. Make sure that you brush while every single little section. It's really gonna help you guys have the most defined and the best looking hair. And there we go, I was now done with the third part. So I then did the last little row on the top of my head. Same process, just separate your hair from the hair you're gonna use with your fingers, and then move on to cleaning out the part with a rat tail comb. And then I started making little sections and twisting my hair. I had to stop a couple times during the process just to breathe a little because I was really getting annoyed at my hair because it's very long. It's very hard to see the top of my head, and I had to hold my other mirror, so it was really hard parting my hair on the top and behind. But the front part was a bit easier. It took me less time because I could just look into like the mirror in front of me. And for the last little section, I just decided to separate it in the middle instead of just to give me those two big twists that would fall in front of my face. You know, the classic cut look. Makes it look less weird if you only have two like big twists in front of your face instead of having like little ones. Once I was done separating my hair in two, I started twisting my hair, the two sections. Make sure that you twist your hair like on the side of your face and not directly in front of your face. So like try to do it on the side, not in front, so that when you let this twist go, it doesn't fall in front of your eyes, it falls like next to them. It's less annoying, makes it easier to look around and stuff. So yeah, so that's what my twists look like. This is the end result. As you can see, my twists don't have any frizz. They're very curly, they're very coily, they look very good, and you can do it yourself at home. It's fairly simple. Those are the end results with better lighting, so you can see how they turned out. I know my parts aren't as clean as it could be, but keep in mind I was doing this on myself, and it was only the second time that I was twisting my hair by myself, on myself, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Here, a little 360 view of what my hair looks like. I could have done my twist a bit tighter, like at the root, to make my parts look a bit better, but it really doesn't change anything. Alright, so now that we're done twisting their hair, all we gotta do is wait for it to dry. So you can leave it overnight if you want. You can dry it out with a blow dryer, but I prefer leaving it leaving it like air drying. So I'm gonna just wait for it to dry. I might undo them tomorrow, but we'll do the untwisting, the twist out when my hair is dry. So see ya. So this is how my hair looks the next morning. As you can see, it's not bad. You can keep that hairstyle for a week or two weeks, maybe just a couple days if you feel like it. Your hair will still look good, but for the twist out part, since I'm doing this for the video, I'm just gonna do the twist out the next morning, so today. And what I suggest you guys to do when you undo your twist is to apply some argan oil or whatever other oil you have to the tips of your finger before undoing every twist. It's gonna seal the moisture in your hair. It's gonna prevent your hair from getting dry faster. So yeah, just apply a bit of oil to your fingertips before starting untwisting your hair. So what you want to do when you untwist your hair is that you always want to start by the end, okay? You never want to start by the middle of the twist, because if by accident you grabbed some hair from the other strand while you were doing the twist, and you just start doing the twist from the middle, you might rip some hairs or you might break some hair, and your twists won't be as defined as if you just started by the end of the twist. So I really suggest you guys to start untwisting the hair from the end of the twist. That method of untwisting your hair will allow you to give you a nice twist out without any frizz. It's going to give you some clean and defined coils or curls or whatever you want to call them. For me, it's more like coils because my hair is very curly. But for you guys, it might look a bit different if you have like type 4 hair than what it looks like for me, because I have some type 3 hair. So it's a bit different from you guys. This is how my twist out looks like. As you can see, it's pretty coily. If you want more coils, what you can do is just take one coil, okay, and just split it where your hair wants to naturally split. So for example, this one, you can split it over here, split it in two. Now you have two coils, okay, but they're still defined. Look, there's not a lot of frizz or anything. They're still nice looking, but now you have more coils there. So as you can see, my hair is really defined. There's almost no frizz at all, except for in the middle, but that's okay because I didn't, I didn't do my twists as tight as I could have done them. But I didn't really have the time for that. I only wanted to finish because I was getting tired of twisting my hair. But yeah, so one thing I suggest you guys doing if you want more volume is that you guys can pick your roots. So what you guys can do if you want more volume is just grab your pick like this and just pick your roots. Just bring your roots up just like that. It's fairly simple. It's gonna give you here some extra volume, but remember that when you do that, you also lose some definitions on your coils. So except if you really want some voluminous hair, if you want some defined coils, don't do this too much. But it also gives a nice look to your hair. It makes it look bigger. It makes it look a bit more like Afro-ish. It gives you, but you keep your nice coils. That's what I like seeing. Yeah, so as you can see, my hair has more volume now. You can keep going as much as you want, but yeah, as I said before, keep in mind that the more you do this, the less defined your coils will be. You cannot pick your hair and expect to have a lot of definition whatever you do to your hair, either braids or coils or whatever. You're never gonna have, your hair is never gonna get more defined after picking your hair than it was before. Even after you wash your hair, if you pick your hair, you're gonna get a poofy afro instead of having some nice curls. Okay, so never mind, I still decided to undo some more coils. As you can see, my hair looks actually pretty amazing. It's all nice and coily and curly everywhere. I really like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock my twist out for a little while. I hope it stays for like 1 or 2 days. You can always retwist your hair, but it's gonna take you a lot of time, so I just enjoy as much as possible the coils that you have right now. Yeah, so nice twist up, nice curly hair. Yeah. Guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Go check out my IG. I'm gonna leave the link in my description so you guys can go check it out. This is my page over here. I also have other channels. I have a gaming channel and a channel where I post the music I produce, because I also make music. So go check it out. Everything is gonna be in my DB. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could have done better with my twist out and my twists and whatever, what products I could have used in my hair, just tell me in the comments. I'll check all of them out. I really like interacting with you guys. I like the support and everything you guys do for me. So yeah, go check it out go text me. So please leave a comment. And that's it. That was your boy Ray. I hope you guys have a nice day. And yeah, go check out some more content on my YouTube channel. See you guys.